Alright, good day my friends. No, I don't like that intro. How about good day boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Stick with that intro. Anyhows, I did have this nice intro planned of what I was doing outside, but then I changed my mind. I'm just going with a basic let's get right to it. And speaking of let's getting right to it, today we're going to do up the suspension on the shop truck group build. We're going to do some suspension and engine detailing. Get that stuff started. A little bit itchy there. Sorry. Should shave, that might help. Anyhow, let's just go straight to it. How about that? Instead of wasting time. Okay, now that we got a pin vise, as I said last video, I drilled out the mounting tabs right there for that trailing arm and this trailing arm. I don't know if you can see the hole. Oh yeah, you can see her hole right there. So I'm gonna take this little rod, we're gonna take some brass rod and pin it. Gonna say print it, so it's 0.020 rod, and that's what we're gonna insert the rod in the hole.
Oh, it's fully adjustable for length too.
That's what she said.
And then we will have somewhat of a working suspension, and then we're gonna glue that up, and then it should be ready to glue onto this. Wait, there we go. Then I'm going to glue that on there and get that structure solid, nice and solid, ready to install onto the bottom of the cab, for lack of wording again. So yes indeed, we just inserted this rod like so, and put a little bend on the end, and then try and hold it and video at the same time. Just pull that rod in tight. I'll put a splotch of glue on the ends and cut it, trim it, and then glue the other end, so something like that. So then you will get, yeah, like that. Dangles. Hold on, I don't like this video. Let's turn the light down because it's too dark. That doesn't make any sense, does it? That's a blooper. Turn the light down because she likes the lights off. Oh, Chuck, behave. There, it's a little too bright. So we'll tone it down, and look at that. That's what we end up with. We got swing arms that actually swing. So now I can glue that into there, and we can start setting. Whoops, am I videoing this? So we can glue that here now, and we can start setting all my widths and stuff. And to find out if the suspension is actually in line, I don't know at this point. This is just a educated or uneducated guess. Okay, we glued our mounting points on the chassis and clamped things down, and this is what we got. Looking pretty good. I think that will strengthen everything. And look at, we got a working suspension. If I decide to do real springs or not, I'm unsure. That's time consuming, and I've got other kits to build, so I'm not sure about that. I'm already getting into more details and what I wanted on this kit already. So that will go there, and that's going to go under and glued to that frame like that using those pin mounts. So once we put everything on there, it should fit in pretty good. So I like where this is going. NASCAR suspension. And now, while everything's drying, we're going to give a splotch of red to the top of the Viper engine. So, still got to come up with exhaust. That's the next thing, exhaust manifolds. So, and while I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I think I'll check out the news and weather. And yeah, what she said, Maximus. Maximus, nice asses. I surprisingly don't have any red enamel paint, small bottles of it. So what I had to do is take my trusty Rust-Oleum Ultra cover, and I decanted it into the can here, and that's what we're using. I think one coat is gonna do it, and I got all the lights off in the house except for my little light ring, so hopefully this picks up clear enough. So we did paint the top cover, like I said, and the valve covers, so officially it's like Ferrari, the red head. And we'll do the pulleys flat black probably, and the serpentine belt, or yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it, flat black. And of course no exhaust, meaning we might have to take a page out of Glenn's book and just put no exhaust on it. But I do have another plan. I might be able to make something up, I'm not sure yet, or I could just swap meet. There's a swap meet coming up, a model car swap meet, and maybe with some luck they might have I might find a Viper kit. So after letting everything sit for a couple days and dry and set up, including the engine paint, which I touched and didn't screw up, that's a good thing. Well, I did other things, you know, life is busy. Hey, end of summer, I'm actually going to go camping this week for a couple days, so I'm looking forward to getting away from things, and we want to finish that up before it gets cold and wintry. So, my mock-up looks freaking awesome. I really like where this is going and where this is headed. Somebody had asked me, what are you using for a frame and bottom section? And this is what I'm using. Out of the Revel kit, I'm using the front subsection. This section here is all from the Lowe's Revel Monogram stock car kit, including the 9-inch rear and the front trailing arms, which are working. I gotta love it. I really like that. So that is all from that kit. The back half, the back subsection, is the original from the Ramcharger kit, and I'm using that because that way I have a bumper mount, because the bumper mounts right there, la da 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 da, and all of that fits on the bottom of the what do you call it, interior tub, so that works out perfect. Now if anybody's interested in doing chassis and chassis stuff out of the NASCAR kits, this guy's YouTube channel is pretty good at showing exactly what the chassis look like on these old NASCARs. And if you check this out, he has, I don't know what year this chassis is, but the frame is exactly as this monogram kit. Check out the engine front subsection and the bracing. Look at exact same bracing there, and the front engine section, see how it's notched out like that? So look at 100% similar. The only thing he did on this, he changed the back suspension points and rear end links. He made up his own, so it's called Stock Car Chevelle, or that's Stock Car Chevelle, sorry, that's his channel. He's putting a Chevelle body on an old NASCAR chassis. Very cool to check that out, actually, for me personally, to watch what he's doing. Oh, beep, time is up. So, my friends, that leaves us with saying goodbye. I got my geeky glasses on so I can see things. This is working out nice. I almost don't want to go on holidays, so I can finish this off, or holidays, on a camping trip, sorry. My friends, you know what? Oh, that's good stuff. Breakfast of champions, even though it's the middle of afternoon. But sometimes champions do drink coffee in the afternoon. I don't know where I'm going with my videos half the time. So in saying that, you know what? I appreciate everybody watching and checking out how things are coming here. Stay awesome. It might be a few days before I upload videos next, because I repeat myself. I'm bad. That's why we're the substandard leader in car model building on YouTube. So my friends, cheers, always. Thanks for watching, keep building on, and until next time, that's right, cheers.